Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. Here we are. Like to welcome everybody. Hope that everybody had a great Father's Day. It is Monday morning. And that the weather where you are might be nice. It's a little nasty here. Not nasty, it's just overcast, cloudy, wet, damp. You name it, we have it. So is what it is. There isn't a whole lot I can do about it, but I wish I could. Paul Hodges is probably just finishing up his bus run. He's got another week. I think he's done at the end of the 29th. Or it might be the 24th. I don't know, but he's getting close to having at least a couple of months off. The not a lot going on in the world, other than the normal. I got a big kick this morning. I went over and saw Lawrence was flying down along the water in New York City, and he got accosted by a Karen, and he caught it all, and the police had to run her off. It was a pretty good video, I gotta admit. Humorous, very humorous. So if you get a chance, Novice Quads, Lawrence, go look at his latest video. It's good. In fact, let me see if I can pull up a link to it. Okay, I'm going to post the link for Lawrence in the chat. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna post it, paste it. Here we go. Hey, Mike Rennick, how you doing? Good morning, Mike. Yeah, if anybody gets a chance to go and check that out, I think you'll find it quite humorous. Not much going on at the Teeny Martini Bar this early in the morning down there in St. Augustine, Florida. Few people inside eating breakfast, puffy clouds, a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, heading for work or wherever they're headed in their vehicles. But as you can see, it's kind of schmucky out here. Good morning, Paul. Just in Timmy's lineup. All right. Paul Hodges is loading up on Timmy's. Good for you. So anyway, it is Monday. I've been contemplating selling my Mini 3 and then waiting on the other end until they become available other places. I went and looked on YouTube, not on YouTube, but on eBay, and it was almost hilarious. If you want one now, you're going to pay anywhere from $2,000. For one. Otherwise, everybody on there is taking reservations. I just can't imagine anybody paying that kind of money, but then what do I know, you know? Okay, I'm going to screen share this. This is just one of the shots on eBay. There you go. DJI Mavic Mini 3 Pro, $2,090. That's absolutely hilarious. And when you click on it, $53 shipping, estimated June 24th to the 28th. So it's going to be express shipping. But all you get is the Mini, just as the basic package, the Pro. You do get the controller with it. And there it is. I thought that was kind of humorous. John Riley, how you doing, John? Welcome, welcome. Yes. My co-host Paul Hodges will join us soon, along with, I would imagine, Mr. Stickley, who JD calls Stickers, is probably out and about and may join us on his routes. He goes out in his job. He goes out and checks for gas leaks and meters and make sure that the utilities are safe and sound for everybody. Yeah, I know, Mike. It's nice. Haven't flown it maybe 2 or 3 times. But I could sell it and make some money. So that's my dilemma, because come fall, they're going to be everywhere. You'll just be able to buy one. JD, happy trash day. Yes, it is. I got my trash out first thing this morning. I lug it across the street because they get picked up before my side of the street does. And since it's kind of damp and possibility of rainy, I took it over there. So, John, what's new with you? What's exciting? if anybody wants to join the panel, up at the top of the chat, just click on that. You have two options. When you come on, you can come on with your camera on, camera off, mic on, mic off, or both on or both off. But obviously, I don't know why you would take the last option. But we're here. I just set my other computer up so that I can keep an eye on it over there too. I did a couple of ships over the weekend. It wasn't the best of weather. It was okay. I mostly flew all weekend with the, I didn't fly the Autel Nano at all, simply because of wind concerns. The Mini 3, I didn't fly just because being so new, I didn't know whether or not I wanted to. I did do one ship video with the Mini 3, like last week. So, yeah. The Air 2S is pretty much my go-to drone, as Mike Rennick, I think, is in the same boat. Mike enjoys the Air 2S, as do I. And ever since I got schooled on how to take it off of full auto and control a lot of that by myself, in the pro mode, I find it kind of interesting. So. Good question. You're talking about the original smart controller I've been using for a while. They've done some updates to the controllers, so now they're you're supposed to be able to get 1.5 to 2 miles depending upon obstructions, obviously. Although I have had them drop off. When I fly a ship out into the lake and I'm down behind the paper plant along the shore and the ship is going out and around, I have had some signal loss. But, the solution to signal loss in most cases, 9 out of 10 cases, is gain altitude. You want to go up. But I haven't had any issues with my circuit. That's all I use with the Air 2S, and I used it with the Mini 2. But it's kind of whatever you're comfortable with. I just like the smart type controllers simply because of ease of use. It's all in one. You got your monitor, your screen, and everything, versus having to hook a phone on or hook a tablet on or that kind of thing. Hey, there's Mr. Paul.
Hey, what's happening? Go.
John Riley was asking a question on DJI Smart Controller. Does it extend the total range of the drone, particularly the Mavic Mini? I don't think it extends it anymore. It just makes it easier to use.
Yeah.
But if you're having not very good distance with the Mavic Mini, you might want to consider, I don't know if you've done all your updates or not, but the range on the Mini was always pretty fair, I thought.
Well, I think though there's some people having problems with the range too. Some people did, some people didn't, right? So, and
Yeah,
you always got it, and you always have to point, like if you're holding it, you got to point the thing towards where the drone is. So.
Exactly. Yeah. It doesn't. Mike is right. It doesn't extend the original Mini any help at all because the original Mini was still Wi-Fi, it wasn't OcuSync.
Yep.
It was only the Mini 2 that became OcuSync. And now it's OcuSync 3, which is what the Mini 3 is. Yeah, that's what, being older, I used to use an iPad Air on all of my controllers from all the way from my Inspires and Phantoms and everything else. And it just, you get out in the sunlight and you got to have the hood on the top of it to keep it from reflecting. And, now when I just take it out, I just grab the controller and it's there. And even with the Mini 3, even though the Mini 3 controller, when you buy the Mini 3 Pro, the controller isn't as bright. It's still brighter or as bright as most cell phones, and it's you can see it pretty good.
Well, I see that nobody's come up with a shade yet that'll fit that new controller. Like,
Yeah, I don't
know how they do it, because if they put it across around the screen, then you'd have to get up in here to try and control the knob.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's feasible for a screen on the new Mini 3 Pro controller, but then again, what do I know? They come out with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you never know what they're going to come up with.
I'm still waiting for the Flymore kit. I'm not supposed to get it until sometime in July, which we're headed that way now. So,
yeah. Well, it looks like you're going to get some rain shortly, Paul.
Yes, I know. And Mia was out, and I think she just came in. Let me check and see if she's back on her couch. Yep, she's back on the couch. I'm going to close the door. Hold on.
Yeah. So good morning, guys. Who we got all in here? We got Mike and John Riley and JD. Good morning. And there comes Mr. Ron. Playing with Stan's in there this morning, too.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ron. What are you up to this morning?
On my way to work again.
Again?
Again. Got 1, 2, 2 more 24s and 1 12 yet.
Oh.
Right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. I had to think about that. Getting a little mixed up in my days. So how is everyone this morning?
Yeah.
Good morning, Ron. Ron, I don't know how you do it, buddy.
I don't either. I just stopped at the gas pump, and now I see why I do it.
Yeah, how much is gas now out there?
I saw high test was 569. The regular 87 was 479. But there was also an 87 with no ethanol, and that was in the 5s also. So
I know a lot of people don't like to have the ethanol blend.
yeah, I was at the pumps the other day for 2 days. I mean, the only thing I've driven was back and forth from the hangar to the apartment, which is 5 miles. But I put $50-some in the other day, and I think like $50 maybe. But then today I put 70, and now it's completely full. But wow.
Good morning, Stan. Flying with Stan. How you doing? JD?
How did Stan ever make out with his Inspire? Any buyers?
He hasn't reported. Stan, have you got any buyers on there or no?
Good morning.
Mr. Stickley, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Out on the road like always.
On the road
That
again.
makes two of you. Ron's on his way to work too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get home yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday I got back to the apartment
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You were at the
not till
apartment.
about noon or so. And back in 24 today. See what the public brings us today.
Now, how soon are you going to be able to go home?
Friday morning.
So you got a solid week of working back-to-back shifts until
Yep.
Friday.
Till Friday.
Wow.
You know, and I kind of feel bad. I don't know what to do about the grocery store thing. She's got a couple new kids hired. You know, and I don't know, I haven't worked there in about 3 weeks. And I haven't been able to. I mean, wait. I just hope she understands that I'm going to work other jobs that pay me 3 to 4 times as much. You know, I might go up there this Sunday, next Sunday. This is a stock day. Truck will come in, see if she needs me, but I'm just trying to keep the friendship, and pretty much the only reason I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Flying
Well, that's why
with Stan just said no buyers, but he's not pushing it too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's waiting for Justin to cash in some of his family money, you know.
yeah, I wish I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
The only problem with me, but my God, it would cost me half the price of the drone to ship it to me. You know, that big case and how heavy it is, probably.
It's about what, 40, 50 bucks to ship it. It's not too bad.
No, I think I sent an Inspire to be fixed serviced, and it went to California and it cost me $78.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
Now,
I'm getting ready to ship my Pelican case up to Alaska. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. I have
Better
a,
get the insurance on it, because that's a long trip.
well, there's nothing of any real value in it. It's just the Pelican case and some lures. Trying to think what else.
yeah, but the thing of it is you say there's not a lot of value to it. A Pelican case alone used to be $229 or $240.
Oh, I know. That thing will outlive me. That thing's tough. But I keep it on the boat all day long and do my best, try to make sure I keep it closed up. You never know what might happen, but if it goes in the water, that case is going to float. It's not going to sink. It's waterproof.
Break back. You got a phone call, guys.
Okay, Paul.
Well, freaking,
Paul's business is gonna start going on fire again. It's Monday.
you know what sucks is Newfound was telling me that he's meeting up with Brent Ariels, but he's still waiting on his damn Mini 3, so he doesn't have a drone to fly when he meets up with him. That sucks.
Well, earlier when I came on, the discussion I was having with myself is, should I sell my Mini 3? They're getting astronomical amounts of money. People want the Mini 3. They're paying twice and 3 times the price of the drone.
Well, that's up to you, man. Honestly, if it was me, I would always look at it as an opportunity to make some money. But it's all up to what you want to do, right? Because you could put it on eBay and put it for 300-400 more than what it's worth right now, and you probably could sell it. I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
Here's an ad right here. I've got it screen shared. This is an ad on eBay for exactly what I have. He's selling it for $2,090.
So what would that cost normally if you got it from DJI?
$906 if you order it.
No shit, double the money?
Yep.
But people will pay it if they want it right now. Within a
If they
couple days.
want it now because of the summertime and going on vacation and all kinds of things, there's
And-
people that have that kind of money that will want the damn thing, you know, this week.
And you know, Paul, if you were to put it on there, you know, for however much you feel like you want to try to get out of it, and put like 1 or 2 days shipping, it would be worth it, because then people would really want it.
Yeah.
Because then if they could get it in a day or two, you know what I'm saying? Because normally when you order something from eBay, it might take up to a week to get it. But if you offer 1 to 2 days shipping, and then put it like
Well, and look at,
1400,
I don't know if you can see it or not, Justin, but it's $2,090, right?
right?
Shipping, he's charging you an extra $53.32 for standard shipping.
I would offer free 1 to 2 day shipping and put it for like $1,500-$1,600,
Yep.
because that would completely eat the cost of the shipping. Plus, you'd be making a shit ton of extra money off of it.
Yep.
And then you could even sell the fly more kit later on when you get it. You know, you could put that on there for $200-$300.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it because, you know, I've got property taxes coming up here next month and I just don't seem to be able to put the money away, you know?
Like I said, I would take advantage of that while you can. Hey, that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know if everybody would agree with me, but my opinion would be I would put it on there for $400 or $500 above market value, and then offer 1 to 2 day shipping free. And I guarantee that motherfucker will fly off the shelf, because people are going to want it. And then if they know they can get it in a day or two, oh yeah. Because there's a lot of guys out there, you know, that's why I said a lot of the RC industry, whether it's cars, planes, or drones, there's a lot of older retirees that have money that are into that hobby.
Yeah.
And if they could get it in a couple days, they'd probably be willing to pay the extra money.
Also, if you guys get a chance, it was up in the chat. I posted Lawrence Novice Quads. He had a run-in with a Karen when he was flying the beach.
Karen?
And the police were there and everything.
Oh wow.
He was yelling and screaming at everybody. She was yelling and screaming at the cops, do your job. And
Oh boy.
it was pretty hilarious.
The cops can't enforce anything, so what does she expect them to do? The only thing they could enforce is the city ordinance if it said they couldn't land or take off there.
Yeah. Well,
Man,
it's a part of the beach where I don't know if he's always flown, you know, it's a stretch of beach. He always flies. He knows what's there. He's flown it before, no issues. And this Karen comes up with her bike and starts harassing him. And she says, well, you know, this is a bird nesting area, blah, 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 blah. And he says, ma'am, bird nesting area. And he told her exactly where it was. It wasn't there. So then she starts yelling and screaming and carrying on. The cops show up and
Like I said, the only thing the cops could enforce is if there was a city ordinance or a county ordinance. That said
well,
you couldn't
and
take off the land.
they could enforce if she was physically going to assault him or something, you know. Then it has nothing to do with flying.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I was about to say. That has nothing to do with flying. At that point, that's just a battery charge or
Yeah.
a freaking, you know.
Harassment, yeah.
Yeah. But hey guys, I gotta pop out. So,
Hey, Ron, thanks for popping in, buddy.
Yep. See you, Ron.
guys all have a good day.
You do the same, and hope your spirits pick up soon.
Yeah, I hope my energy level does too.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you
Okay.
later.
All right, Ron.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know. I would think I think you should jump on it, but that's just my opinion. I mean, you can get multiple opinions from people and see what you want to do, but.
Well, you know, the thing of it is a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and so that's my only thing is that Mini 3 flies so perfectly that it really is almost a backup to my Air 2S. Something happens with my Air 2S and I can't fly it, I wouldn't have, because there's no way that the Nano Plus is going to take the place of the Air 2S or the Mini 3 as far as stability and flying in the air and handling any kind of wind.
Right. Because that's the thing is, some people might look at it as, oh, you might put it on eBay for, let's just say 2,000. Oh, you're trying to screw somebody over. But if somebody's willing to pay that,
Yeah.
and you're not scamming them, then that's on them, not you at that point. Because
Yeah, I was thinking about putting it on there for $14.95 or best offer and see what kind of offers I got, you know?
Yeah.
I think the if you offered that free 1 to 2 day shipping though, I think it would sell a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you're putting it on there for $500-600 over what you paid for it, that's just gonna. I mean, really, is it gonna cost that much to ship that many too? Hell no, it might cost you like $20.
Yeah, $25, $30 at the most.
Yeah, that's nothing if you're getting $500-600 over what you paid for it. So, I mean, and plus, like I said, it will make it more of an attractive offer to somebody that's got money that's wanting that drone.
Right.
Because like if I had the money and I was on eBay and I was shopping and somebody said, oh, $2,000 and $50 shipping, but then I saw your ad that said $1,500 free 1 to 2 day, I'd jump on that all day long.
Well, especially it's timing. You know, right now everybody wants to fly. It's summertime. They got vacations. They're going places. And you can't get a Mini 3 that I know of anywhere. It's all pre-orders. It's all pre-orders. And the other thing I could do is I still can cancel that order on the Fly More kit.
And, people are always, and that's another thing is people these days, when they order something, they want it now. So that's why I said that faster shipping would be really attractive to people.
Yeah.
Because they would, like I said, they want it now. People don't like waiting a week or two for packages anymore. It's like if they don't have it within 2 days, they're flipping their shit on whoever they ordered it from, Yeah. Because I get like that. If Amazon sends me a package and tells me it's supposed to be here in 2 days and I don't get it for 3 or 4, I get pissed. Like, just because I've gotten so used to the quick shipping from Amazon and Walmart and different places like that.
Mike just put in the chat, he says, got my 13-year-old nephew introduced to drones. He is working for Dad, which is Mike's dad, taking pictures of job sites. I gave him my Air 2S. He is loving it. I'm so happy for him. He is studying for his 107 soon.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yep.
That's good. Hey, AZ, how's it going, bud?
Hey, Z, hi.
Well, what's the age limit for the 107? I thought it was 16, but if
16.
you were, because if you're recreational, you can fly all the way as young as, I think, 5 years old, as long as you're with the parent.
Right.
But if you want the 107, I think it's 16, if I'm not mistaken, because I was looking it up not too long ago because I wanted to get Kelsey registered. And then when I looked it up, is you could get registered and take the trust test at pretty much almost any age. But the 107, I think, was 16 years old.
Well, what a lot of people do on the 107 side, let's say you had a talented 12 or 13-year-old that could fly like the moon, what they do is the parent becomes a 107 pilot, and a 107 pilot, as long as he's standing there, he is the pilot in control. Therefore, they can make as much money as they want to make.
Right, exactly. It's kind of like a contractor's license here in Florida. As long as you don't have to have a license yourself, but if you work for a company, you work under that contractor's license.
Exactly.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool, though. I mean, see too many people at 13 years old doing that kind of work.
No, no.
So I hope it, wow.
And the fact that he's studying for his 107, he'll understand the rules and everything much better. Even if he can't physically get the license yet, he'll be way ahead of the game when it comes time to.
Oh yeah, because technically he has got 3 years to study for it. So
Yeah.
let's just hope, and I hope he stays in it, right, and doesn't get bored with it, because you know
Yep.
some kids,
Yeah.
they'll really get into something, and then 6 months later they won't. So hopefully
Right.
he stays in it and gets good, and that'd be awesome. I mean, that was nice from Mike giving him his Air 2S. Jesus, that's
Yep.
a hell of a thing to give to somebody.
Yep. He'll always remember that, Mike, and let's just hope he continues on the road. Because I still say a young person today, if you get good at flying and you know what you're doing and a few different contacts you might make through school or friends or family or whatever, you can make some hefty money. You know, when we were younger, you know, we used to go out and mow lawns and thought that we were rich, you know. But with a drone, man, that puts you in a whole different category.
Well, there's still a big business too for real estate and drones.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised neither if some real estate companies don't actually start hiring permanent drone pilots where you actually work for you're not like a subcontractor, but you actually are getting a paycheck from them. And
Well,
that's all you're doing.
Paul Hodges gets paid direct from the real estate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're not an actual employee for them though, right?
No,
Are you
I don't
content-
work.
He doesn't
That's
want to
what
be.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if real estate agencies don't start hiring pilots as actual employees, where you come in the office and you have your own desk and you get your paperwork every day to go to certain houses.
Well, I envision Justin in the future, maybe, and this is years in the that every real estate agent will get smart and they'll be doing it on their own. They'll get the licensing, they'll have the equipment, and they'll just fly, you know?
Well, I said that too, but then some people are telling me, oh, well, they get so busy doing other stuff that they don't really want to do it. But I don't know. I'm not a real estate agent, so I don't really know what their schedule's like. But because I made that same suggestion, I was like, I think I was on Matt's show or somebody a few months ago, and I said the same thing. I was like, why don't real estate agents just go get their own license and take their own damn pictures? They'd save thousands of dollars a year, but
No, they're too busy.
Yeah, see, a couple of people said the same thing to me. They were like, "Oh, they're just too busy, so they don't want to do it."
Yeah. No,
No,
I got a couple agents. I do all the outside photos now. Like they haven't got time to come down and do photos or whatever, but they got to hire somebody. So I'm there anyways, right?
I mean, I'm sure in like 15, 20 years, though, an agent's just going to be able to pull up and drop a case out the fucking door, and the drone will take off, do its thing, and come back in 5 minutes, and then they're in and out. They could be doing something else while it's doing its own thing.
Good
'Cause, I mean,
morning. Good morning, Lila. She's in the chat. Filipina, British
Hey.
Eye Story.
Hey, Filipina, good morning.
But yeah, people, those drones in 20 years are going to be so self-automated, you won't have to do crap. I mean, they'll still make drones that you fly manually yourself if you want, but
Well,
if you want a business drone that's self-automated, you could just pop it out your door.
in
And
a hundred years, you'll probably have robots flying drones that'll just be on the parked over in the corner of the real estate, and you just tell him an address, and he goes over and does all the video and comes back.
I can't see it happening. There's too many obstacles on some houses. Like I did one there last week. I had to go straight up, straight down. I couldn't go sideways, back, forward, nothing.
yeah, but I'm talking like 20, 30 years when artificial intelligence is.
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's the thing is they're all these robotic companies and drone companies.
Well,
They're all trying to integrate
like-
AI into everything.
it's like Boston Dynamics, that robot dog they have. It's just unbelievable.
They do some amazing stuff. They have one like the robot dog, but it's like the size of a cow or like
Yeah.
a buffalo.
Yeah,
And
it's for
made
hauling heavy equipment. Yep.
Yeah, and then they also use it because all the guys, like, say a special forces team of like 10 guys go out, they'll put all their rough sack, like all their backpacks, everything, all their equipment onto that thing, and it just follows them around.
Yeah.
And they don't have to carry anything on them. Like, they don't have to sit there with 100 pounds of equipment hanging off of them. I was watching a video from Boston Dynamics where they were testing it with the military, and that's what they did. They had a special forces team out in the woods just practicing, and then they had all their equipment piled on top of this thing, and it had all these special hooks and hangers on it for everything. And this thing just ran full bore at 50 miles an hour with all that stuff on it, and then it would follow them around.
Yeah.
It just knew where they were at the whole time. And it was like a freaking horse. So the thing was huge. But the only thing Boston Dynamics, honestly, the only thing they're limited in is by battery technology, like everybody else.
Yeah. That's the next big crutch that they're going to have to get past is battery.
I mean, I'm sure there's companies out there that probably have some really high tech, just batteries that would blow your mind behind the scenes in their research development.
Yeah.
But there's nothing on the market that really just is like, oh wow, that just blows it away.
AZ's in the chat. How you doing, AZ? We were having a discussion earlier if I should be selling my Mini 3, get the bucks now while it's people are clamoring for them because they want to go on vacation. They're going to go someplace. They want to have it, and they're not willing to wait for it. Because I found it on eBay. I'll screen share it again.
How many
Good
of
morning,
those ads?
Dre.
Morning, Dre. Good morning, AZ. Now, how many of these ads are on there that are similar to that? Like, is there a bunch of them? Or?
There's 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, you would stick out like a sore thumb, Paul. You undercut them dudes by like $200-300, free shipping, 1 to 2 day.
Yeah, because all of the rest of them are DJ authorized seller. Yeah, but when you go there, see where it says pre-order. It's pre-order. Pre-order.
Right.
Here's one here.
That's the Mavic Pro 2.
That's a Mavic Pro 2. Okay, but the Mini 3, very few on there. Pre-order.
Now, well, tell AZ why you're thinking about selling it though, because you have a reason. It's not that you just weren't trying to make money.
Yeah, I've got property taxes coming up, and I just have been having so many issues putting money aside that my property taxes are going to be due here in August, and that would help go a long way. But on the other flip side of the coin, as you know, my go-to drone has been the Air 2S, and what I learned from when the Air 2S went and did a deep dive in the river, you'll almost pay anything to get it replaced. And so the Mini 3 flies just like the Air 2. It doesn't quite handle as strong winds, but it handles winds well. And because then my only other drone that I have is the Nano Plus, which, as you know, doesn't handle wind, and it doesn't control as easily as the DJI product. So JD, the only thing is JD, is that I only have $820 in it because of my discounted when I purchased it. But that still negates the fact that I had to replace the drone that DJI didn't replace. So I have 750 in that. So that would get me closer to a washout. And I do know there are people that want it now, need it now, and they're willing to pay the extra money if they could have it, like Justin says, 2-day shipping or whatever, you know?
Well, this is the thing: is the one guy that's selling it on there is selling it for $2,000, and then wants to charge you another $50 for shipping.
Yeah, $60.
So if you're trying to sell it for, you're worried about your property taxes. So that's why I suggested put it on there for like $1,500-$1,600, offer 1 to 2 days shipping free. You make some money, and it's not going to cost you that much to ship that damn thing.
Right,
It's a tiny little box.
right.
And people are going to jump on it if they think they can get it in a day or two. I think it would sell quick because it's not scamming somebody, right? If somebody has the money and they're willing to pay the extra money, that's their choice to do that.
Right.
It's not like you're scamming somebody. Like,
Well, in the description, I would word it as such, like, you know, for those of you that have a vacation or have an immediate need, flies perfect. I've flown it just a handful of times. It's in the original box, blah, blah, blah. It's been updated. Take it out and fly it, you know?
right. Like I said, and I understand why you are concerned and why you want to sell it. But I think, like I said, if somebody's willing to pay a little bit extra to get it right then, and they have the money, that's their choice to do that.
Right. Well, you know, people
Well,
spend a lot of money to go on vacations. You know, what's an extra $500, $600 to them if they're banking on having that particular drone to fly, you know?
Well, it's not like you have 200 of these things that fell off the ass end of a truck and you're
Right.
poaching people for money. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm sure some people are going to disagree, but that's just I think that's your best option if you're trying to make some money to your property taxes. Also, I said that 1 to 2 day free shipping is going to stick out, and people are going to want. That's going to get it to them right then and there.
Right.
300.
Hey, Dre's in the chat. I think.
Yeah, he Paul said hi to him a minute ago, so I did too. I can't see the chat.
Marshall's here. Yep. Filipina. Yep. The Recovery One drones. Good morning, folks. Yeah, you know, like I say, and John, yeah, I'm thinking about it. But it is so damn cute and quiet. Oh my God, is it quiet? You don't even hardly even know it's there.
Well, my whole thing is you know your property taxes are coming up. This is kind of a
Yep.
good opportunity for you to
Yep.
be able to make money to pay them. But at the same time, I understand your apprehension of wanting to sell it too. Yeah, I'd hate to have to get rid of it, but I mean, it's not like I said. It's not like you're just selling it to sell it. You have a really good reason why you're thinking about it.
JD says, Justin, I hate when people sell their drones, Stickley having a change of heart. Ha!
in all reality, if you wouldn't have said, "Oh, I have to pay my property taxes," I probably would have tried to talk you out of selling it. But since you need the money, that makes sense to do it.
Yeah,
I
my
mean-
my property taxes, I think, are going to be about $2,000 due in August, and I'm on a fixed income.
Oh, I don't believe this shit.
What happened, Hodges?
Oh, I don't know. There's a new web page for my online banking. One password, I put it in. Now I've been temporarily locked out. Like, really? Just
You have to go to the bank to.
no, I
My-
can do it online.
My
But
bank
just
makes
all
me
the
go in
crap
there.
you
if I
gotta go
log-
through, right? So
Oh yeah, everything's. I mean, it's like I'm getting all kinds of notes now. It's like even when I went to eBay, it says, you're due to change your password, Bob, and that just bugs the shit out of me because at my age I can hardly remember what my birth date is. Let alone changing passwords for every page and everything you do on the line.
Well, honestly, you should have if you're somebody that has like issues remembering your passwords, that's when you should have like a paper log written down somewhere.
Well, I do. I have a book, but you still got to go and I gotta go through all these pages of passwords. It's not like they're just one or two passwords. I mean, here's my book with all of my different passwords and shit.
Don't show them.
It's like, huh, crap.
Jesus Christ, Paul. You could have just showed the cover of the book. I'd have believed you.
Well, nobody could read it, but yeah, it's just page after page after page after page. AZ, what'd you say? List it ASAP before DJI starts shipping. Then it's not worth it.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with AZ on that 100%. You need to get that on there right away. I would make that decision today to figure out what you want to do with it.
Yeah, but I kind of like it.
Well, like I said, you got to make that. You're going to have to really think hard about it, though, because like AZ said, you need to get that shit on there before they start shipping. Because somebody may be willing to cancel their order that they've had for 2-3 months or like a month waiting on it, and they still have another 2-3 weeks. They may be willing to cancel it if they can get it now to pay the extra money. Like I said, because if you're going to get some guy out here that's got money that wants it now and is going to buy it, he'll pay the extra money.
Well, and here's the other thought. Maybe I should just put it for local pickup and put it on what's that local thing? Paul,
on Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
No, I don't do Facebook Marketplace, man. There's too many scammers on there. I would just put it on eBay. I guarantee you, like AZ saying, if you were to put that on eBay, it'd probably sell within the next day or two.
You think so?
I think it would, and like I said, I wouldn't mark it up as high as that other dude did, but you put it on there probably 15, maybe 1,700, and then you offer that 1 to 2 free day shipping, and offer free shipping 1 to 2 days. That will easily eat that cost of that shipping, and you'll make a crap ton of money.
Yeah, I don't think I'd say 1 to 2 day shipping. I think I'd put in there express shipping, get it fast, or something like that.
Right. I mean, just whatever. It's because that right there is going to make it so much more attractive. Somebody's going to be like, "Oh, hell yeah." And then somebody with money, and they're going to go ahead and buy it, boom, and then you get it to the post office as quick as possible and get a tracking number on it, send it to them, and you're good to go.
Hey, Team Danzer's in the chat. Yeah, AZ, I had it out. I had it sitting here today, and I did all the updates on it. It had a couple of new updates, and I did the updates on it, and it's so freaking neat, you know?
Like I said, if you weren't trying to sell it for a good reason, I would talk you out of it. But I understand, you know, you got property taxes, that's important. And that's a lot of money to come up with at the last minute, you know, $2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when I get my social security check is $2,200 a month.
Right. So
That's
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
live on. Yep.
I finally
Then
got
you
into
won't-
my banking. Holy crap, what a pain in the butt.
Paul's
Yeah,
having
then you
one of those days.
It's funny, you know, like I ordered a book last night for my sister, but it's being sent to her house. She wanted me to do it through Amazon last night, right? And so anyway, she said, I'll send you the money. So anyways, he transferred me the money, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tease her here in a minute, but anyways, the question, you know how you gotta have a question, you know, to know the answer. And anyways, she said, "Who's your favorite sister?" I'm gonna say, I tried putting Suzanne in it, but it didn't work. My other sister, just a teaser.
It's been a while since I've sold anything on eBay. Their fees are pretty high, aren't they? What don't they charge you like 17-18% of the sale price?
Yeah, they take money out of that, don't they?
Yeah, I think when you say, if I were to sell, let's say I was selling close to 15 or less, I think that I would be paying them almost $200 in fees.
I swear, none of these freaking buildings have any addresses on them.
Don't you have a GPS that tells you the address?
Yeah, but every once in a while, the GPS like just pings in the middle of the road between the two buildings. So I don't know which one is which is the problem that I run into. So I don't, like, I'm in between a school and a mortuary, and I don't know which one it is because both of them would have gas. So I can't really make a distinction of which one is it. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Team Danzer just put in the chat, he said he made a better version of Tim Jackson's slip yesterday about the C-section.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. I told Sarah last night about that. I said, I wonder how many people he told that to that didn't correct him.
Yeah.
And wondered what the hell he was talking about. They just walked away like, is that dude nuts?
Yeah, AZ said that eBay charges in total about 10%.
That even if you're paying that fee, all right, so what would say, so just taking the fact of how much it would be to ship, which it shouldn't be more than $40 to ship that thing.
So let's round it up to 50. So let's say if I listed it for 1,500 and they got 150 plus 50 to ship it, that's $200 off. So now I'm selling it for 13 with still a profit, but or should I be listing it for 1,600?
I would, me personally, I don't know. I would try maybe 16 or 17 and see what you get. See if you get any bites.
AZ, what do you think the most I could get for it right now, knowing that there isn't any out there and that some people might want to have it to go on vacation or to do something with while it's summertime? What's your suggestion?
Like I said,
and then eBay and PayPal both were above that. So in other words, like if they paid me with PayPal, I've got to pay a PayPal fee too on top of that, right?
So you need to get the exact percentage of each one and then factor that in with shipping, and then you would figure out how much it would be.
Well, the highest one was 2,000, and I saw one on there for 1,650. I saw another one on there for 1,700.
I think you should be between 16 and 2,000 somewhere, maybe around 17. That's, I don't know. I don't know what AZ might think about that. Or maybe just get a consistent, do a poll in the chat, see what everybody thinks.
Mr. Positive JD says, "Come on, lead us to the promised land, AZ." AZ says, "Go 1,500 and free expedited shipping."
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad.
Beep, boop, 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 beep. Oh, and AZ, I also have the Carry Fresh on it too. That is transferable.
Yeah, that's
I'm such a shit disturber, Paul.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just said I got the e-transfer, tried to cash it, but it said to put in my favorite sister. I kept entering Suzanne, but it didn't work. Wait to hear back. She was like, back. He's gonna call me an asshole. Something you watch. Okay.
So AZ says make it 1,700 then with everything that you got to do with the Carry Fresh, and maybe just 1,650 or something. I don't know, but there again, JD might be right. Nobody's going to pay it anyway. So all I'd be stuck with would be the listing fee. I think that's $50 or something.
Oh, so my sister just sent me, forwarded me an email that came from the superintendent of Malahide, because we said that what they did was not acceptable, right? Because they left a mess. I thought it was, quite a mess. But it says here, thank you for making me aware of your concerns. When we do drain repair of this nature, there will be a fair amount of settlement over the trench due to the depth of excavation, soil type, and the lack of compaction done by mechanical means. So they did pack it down. But anyways, the dirt was left a little high to try and compensate for this. We typically end up coming back to touch up any areas that have settled and need extra topsoil. We'd like to wait a fair amount of time before we come back to ensure the trench is settled and there is no more movement. We'd ask you to be patient, give us some time for things to settle and get reestablished. We did put down some grass seed mixed with rye to try and stabilize the topsoil and prevent washouts. I will continue to monitor the affected areas, come back in the fall to complete the restoration. So they're not going to do anything until the fall.
Yeah, not till September, October.
Yeah. Well, because they didn't compact it, eh? All they did was fill the hole in. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I think my dog deserves a treat. These can in. We'll go see what happens. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. What? You want this? Oh, you want that, did you? Oh, okay. That one's gone. How about the other one? If I just hold it right down here above the camera. No, she's gonna wait until he's done eating.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I think so. Oh, never mind, gone.
She took off too.
Oh yeah, she'll do that. Eh? She'll sit there and stare at it for a while, and then just
That was funny. I don't know. It's a nice little drone. It's just, ugh. Anyway, enough talking about me selling the Mini 3. I have to give it some consideration. Lenny should be leaving here, if she hasn't left already, shortly, going up to see her new motorhome. Put down a big deposit or pay for it or whatever, however she's going to do it.
okay. So what do I got to do today? I got to go check. I think I'm gonna have to put up a big 4x8 sign someplace on farm or something, because I had an agent text me, "Oh, we get any 4x8s for sale?" I said, "Yeah, someplace." But I just got to go look and see what's on them. I gotta go dig through some signs to find it. Big 4x8 stuff, but I got a bunch of posts leaning up against those, and I think there's one down at my uncle's that I left there, because he had a tarp shed there, and I got one to remove too this morning. So 10 dancers in the house. Oh, all right. The better version is of Tim is him in the hospital with a baby next to him. JD said, "I just got back in my time machine. Went forward to see Paul not listing on eBay. I'm selling it to AZ."
I just went over to see if there's any photos of the Mini 3 Pro on Bing, and there isn't any.
No.
It's so new and so hot, I guess it just isn't a lot. I'd have to, well, no big deal. I just set it over here and take some pictures, but
Trying to find the op-ed of that driver of ours that passed away, but nothing yet. Casey passed away on Friday. No, nothing. Well, I heard he's already been cremated this morning. There at work, they were telling us. So, but see, his daughter is from Quebec. She's down here, so. But you think it's being cremated, been put on the website or something?
hey,
Hey,
Bill
Bill from
is here.
Newfound, yeah, from Newfound Drone Productions. Good morning.
Yep. Oh man, you guys are gonna make me go take some pictures of the damn thing. Oh,
Yeah, what in order to post it, right?
yeah.
So Justin, what are you doing? Reading meters or are you doing leaks today?
Justin's leaking, is he? Oh, wow.
No, yeah, I think he said he had a leak. No. Yeah, probably Mike, it'd be a good time to sell it right now because everybody's still waiting to try and get them. Eh? They're still on back order and everything else. Sometime in July or something. Now would be the time to sell it.
Here's
so,
the boxy.
yeah.
But I'm just gonna sell just what I've got with it. I'm not gonna sell all the additional stuff, I don't think.
Well, why not? Like, well, problem is you can't sell it if you don't have it.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, let me show you with that stuff I've added.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna sell it with this case. This case was from my DJI Mavic,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
brand new. Never used it. But of course, here's the controller. Okay,
Yeah.
that's normal. That goes with it. Here is the Mini 3, but see, that's the strap that it was. I added. That cost me $35
Yeah, yeah.
to hold the props. I don't know if I don't think I'll include that because as AZ says, you never know, I might buy another one.
Yeah.
I'll take the strobe off the back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep. We can hear
Okay,
you
'cause I
now.
was talking to you guys for like 2 minutes a minute ago, and I could hear you just fine and everything, but
no, we
okay.
couldn't hear you 2 minutes ago.
No.
I'm doing leak survey. I was trying to answer Paul.
You were
Oh,
leak,
okay.
you were taking a leak on a survey. What?
Inside of a customer's house.
Whatever works, I guess. That, and then the other thing that I've added, it doesn't come, as JD knows. I bought a I bought the charging brick that it doesn't come with. All it comes with is just, I bought this, what is it, 50 amp charging brick. That was $35 or $40. I bought an extra long cable. That was $19.99. So all it comes with is just this little cable.
See that eBay price going up?
Well, should I sell that stuff with it or keep that stuff for future use?
I don't know. Honestly, to be honest with you, which
I bought extra sticks. That was $20, $25.
they don't even come with extra sticks anymore.
No, hell
Tuesday.
no.
Oh my God, they've gotten cheap with their stuff.
Well, they put the extra sticks in the Fly More kit.
God, no.
So if you don't buy the Fly More kit, you don't get the extra sticks.
That's crazy, man. They just don't give you anything anymore.
Nope. Nothing's included in any of that stuff anymore.
Eventually, it's going to be you don't even get any props with the damn thing.
And Flying with Stan says he doesn't even think the extra sticks come in the other. But see, here's the case for this cover. But, all that stuff is added on and added on and added on and added on. Should I include it in the price or should I exclude it in the price?
How much do you think you paid for all that?
Oh, I can tell you, just a minute. At least I think I've got it up to date.
And then compare it to what I would compare the pricing to whatever somebody else is selling and what they're including with theirs. Because if that guy that's selling it for $2,000, if he's not including half of that shit, you might be able to undercut his listing and put
Oh,
yours
and-
through with all that.
And I bought a Sky Treat hard case that's over there still in the box I haven't opened yet. That was $120. Carry Fresh was $80. The prop cover was $19.
Okay.
The this was $20. This was $18.
Okay.
The sticks were $20. No, 11, 12, $14.
Bill's got a
So-
question for you, Paul, in the chat.
What's that?
Shit, you might be able to get $2,000 for it, Paul, to include all that stuff.
Well, wait, Bill, what we're talking about, I don't know whether to cash in or, JD says that there's no way anybody's going to pay over retail for the Mini 3, but what we're finding is,
I think JD underestimates some rich people with money.
people with money that might be going to go on vacation are willing to pay almost any just to get it. Because it's
I don't
like
want to.
it's like this one, Bill.
Now, has there been any interest in it or anybody watching it or anything?
Yeah, it's got several. It's two people watching. You just listed it 24 hours ago.
Is it a bid or is it just buy it now?
No, buy it now or make an offer.
Okay, yeah, I can't see it real well because it's so small on my screen.
So, what everybody's thinking is that
Well, like AZ said, man, this is the time to get it on there for overpriced because there's a lot of people are still waiting 2-3 more weeks for theirs.
yeah. And what we're thinking is, Bill, if you're interested in buying it, the only problem you're going to have is shipping it to Canada. Are they gonna tax the shit out of you, or?
Yeah, I think so, Paul. Like, I don't mean to be cruel, but yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
I'd offer it to you, Bill, but the shipping and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it's probably going to be what, like $200-300 just for the import tax and all that shit that they have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you gotta convert Canadian American.
What we're looking at, AZ, is we're thinking, with the cost, the 10 or 15% of PayPal, eBay, and everything else, that I should probably be asking in the neighborhood of, what, 15, 16, $1,700?
But it's gonna be over 2,000 Canadian,
Yeah.
so.
And the fact that I just bought Carry Fresh for it, which is transferable. So you got Carry Fresh. That was $90. So do I add in this for $50, this for $25, the sticks for an extra $15? do I up the price for all the extras, or just say the hell with it and don't even list the extras? But I do like the little bugger, I'll tell you that. That's my only drawback. I like it. I like it. Yeah, well, Bill, the only reason I'm thinking about selling it is I've got property taxes coming up and I've been having a hard time putting aside money. I mean, I probably would figure it out at some point, but
Oh,
I
at least
just
got to
thought
play with
that
it
I
for a
could
little bit.
recover. My property taxes are gonna be about $2,100 in August.
Year, Paul?
What's that?
Is that for a year?
You're cracking up, buddy.
I
So
said,
is that for you?
is that for a full year, is it?
No, that's half a year. That's the summer taxes.
Oh,
But the summer taxes are a lot more than winter taxes are gonna be like $500 in December.
I think my taxes are only about $1,800 for the whole year.
Yeah, mine's about
But-
2,200.
But see, mine come out in payments, through, my mortgage, eh? My mortgage company pays my taxes.
Yeah,
It's included in my mortgage. Oh, you're hot. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
well, the only reason I'm not gonna add in all the extras, I think AZ said, don't add in the extras, just sell the drone. JD says, make sure you say it's an autographed model.
Well, don't put JD's name on it. You might only get like $100 for it.
But you know, the sad part is I do like the way it flies. I really do. I like the little bugger. You know, that's the problem.
Well, that's the other problem too, right? Is you can't turn around and flip the Altel like that because nobody's really clamoring to get the Altel now.
Well, some people are, but not many, you know?
Right. But it's not a hot commodity like the
No, you
JD.
can buy the Autel all day long. Nobody's waiting for the Autel to be officially released. Even though they had DJI had a
Well, it's something ultimately you're gonna have to decide, I guess.
JD says, make sure you include in the ad the video of your first flight in your undies. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, and I've got it set exactly the way you know, it's all upgraded, updated.
Hey, Justin, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture. Is this familiar? Car strikes a home, damages the gas meter, so they had to call in all the emergency crews.
God. See, we wouldn't even call the fire department. We would, well, they probably called it. But like if we responded first, we wouldn't even call them. We'd have just shut it off and fixed it.
Yeah.
But because the problem is like I said, it's nothing against the fire department, but when you call them, they have the right to take over the scene completely, and then they just end up getting in our way because they don't really actually fix anything.
Yeah.
And so we'll want to try to get in there and find the leak and fix it, and then, but at the same time, they're wanting to do their own thing, and it just becomes a big old hassle. So we try to avoid calling them if we don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, I understand, AZ. I'm torn. I really like it. Have I flown it that much? No, I've, you know, a handful of flights. Oh, let me get some pictures of it, I guess. I don't know. What the hell? Ooh, there's the thunder starting.
Is it?
Yep, yep, yep.
I don't know how they're gonna do this, Paul.
No, Newfound,
I
I do not have too many threes.
Would you see this? Canada, final
Yeah.
countdown, banning some single-use plastic in Canada begins today. But environment minister said will ban companies from importing or making plastic bags or styrofoam takeout containers by the end of this year. The sale and the sale by end of next year. But anyways, so how the hell are you gonna get garbage out to the corner without garbage bags?
Paper bags.
What, the middle of a rainstorm?
Yep, paper bags. They don't care. That's how the people that are making those laws and how crazy they are, they don't do anything for themselves. They have probably never in their life taken trash out.
I don't know.
Crazy.
But yet we had garbage people tell us if you put waste in the garbage can, it should be in a plastic bag. Like even the small ones, like the the grocery bag.
Yeah, but
They don't
that's
want
your,
just
that's
they don't
your,
want loose garbage.
that's your government talking. It's not the business. They don't care about businesses. They care about controlling the population. You'll do as you're told and don't talk about it. Just do it.
Yeah.
I found a leak, so I'll be back.
Oh, got a leak.
AZ says I could always give the Mini 3 away and tell everybody thanks for watching.
Maybe we'll
Yep.
just have to start burning garbage now in the backyard. Got the fucking dog, is that Justin?
Do what?
Well, I just hear a barking dog, a little one.
It's a little chihuahua.
Yeah, it sounds like one. Hey, got a new way of parking a boat, Paul.
Yeah.
That was down by Windsor, but Tecumseh area. But the guy was from Detroit. And he was impaired.
Yeah. He was impaired, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. Let me, you know what an interesting thing to do? Let me go over here. Let me go to eBay. And let me put in over here in the search. Let's put in under sold items. Okay. Let's go. Mini 3 Pro.
So Bill says, you know, do what they do here, Paul, throw all the garbage in the woods. It's ridiculous. Everywhere you go, there's garbage. It's government's fault. You got to pay to get garbage, removed. So, yeah, when you could just go to the dump and dump when you wanted free of charge when the woods were clean. Well, yeah, exactly, right? You don't get all the mattresses, furniture and everything else in the ditches. Down where my other sister lives down there, West Lawn down there, they can dump for free if they're a resident, but they pay for it on their taxes, right? So
Okay, here's an interesting listing.
well, damaged includes a DGIRC.
Damaged.
Does it say what damage or anything, or you got pictures there over to the right, the left? I mean, Paul. Go up, yeah, over to the left. Yeah, it's got pictures.
Yeah, look at there,
Huh?
right there,
Oh, yeah, you can see that right there.
right
Oh,
there.
look at it. Yeah. Hits up or she come down hard.
It's got whacked, yep. Oh,
Oh,
I wonder if that's a picture of him flying into the garage.
oh, probably. Probably what he did. But he still want what, $1,200 for it? Yeah.
Yep. Well,
Oh,
no,
$1,100.
$1,100.
Yeah.
Is it
Still
free
close.
shipping? Nope, $22.75 expedited shipping.
From Littleton, Colorado.
Yep. And let's see, let's take a look at the bids. Where'd he start out at? 1095.
Yeah.
1095. 1095. That's where he started.
With only one person bidding on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's being damaged.
They want $1,100 for a damaged one.
Yep. You see here, here's what here's the guy new. Let's see. Brand new, unused, unopened. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Here's another one that says it's in stock, 967.76.
How can somebody sell it that cheap though?
Australia.
Australia, $1,400.
Yep.
Well, approximately $967. American.
US. Yeah.
Huh? Pre-order.
Pre-orders. Ships now, 1095. That's the one with the
Pre-order.
bids.
That's the damaged one, Paul.
Yeah.
How the hell can they sell it with the RC remote that cheap?
Pre-order. See, there's just none of them available right now.
Yeah.
Australia, 1379.
That's a mini too. Nope.
See, there's the thing I bought was 2790.
Oh yeah. A little heavier charger, rapid charger.
Yeah. Here's the open box one, $2,090.
Huh.
14 people watching this one.
It's in
Doesn't
California.
even show the box. So what's his description? I'm listing my
Okay.
brand new Mavic Mini 3 Pro. It flies amazingly, but I'm willing to sell it for someone who needs it urgently.
So they're
Oh,
trying to make the money on it.
Yep,
That's what they're
yep,
trying to
it's
do.
a moneymaker.
Yeah.
But he's really trying to make the money, double his money.
Yeah.
Because they're $906.
But they're trying to catch somebody that's got money and they don't want to wait. You can have
Yep.
it right now, right?
Right now, because they're going on a trip or they need it or.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Marie S., how you doing?
Hey, Marie.
Yeah, Bill misunderstood me. He thought I had two of them because of what David AZ said something about you can't have them both. So he took it as I had two.
Oh, oh.
You can't have it both ways is what he was saying. Yeah, I don't know, the dilemma.
Well, just put it up there for a little on the higher end of things and just see what happens, Paul.
Yeah, well, it's so dark here right now, I can't really take pictures inside. It's raining.
Yeah. So is she raining there good there now?
Yep, she's raining. Let me
Yeah,
see.
it's gonna be rain here shortly after. I don't know
I
what's
got
the
an
weather
in-ground leak.
clouds look like here. Okay.
I don't know if Justin's talking to us or not. Every once in a while I hear a faint muffle.
Yeah, I know. You can just barely hear them.
I said
Yeah,
I have
you
an
got-
in-ground leak.
You
Oh,
have
have
a
ya?
what?
An in-ground leak.
Found a ground leak. So that means you're gonna be there a while.
Yep.
Well, you can't leave the scene.
No.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on mute, but I'll
What?
have my phone in my pocket.
So what will happen? Those other guys show up and then you can leave then, right?
Well, he can't just pass it off. He's got to wait till they determine what the hell they're gonna do. What? There's the rain, Paul.
Oh yeah, yeah. Garbage day too, Paul.
Yep. Yeah,
Don't put your paper bags out to the curb.
there's my stuff right over there. Two plastic bags, and that's that rolled up, broken floor thing here.
Oh,
I took it across the street because they pick up over there usually first thing in the morning,
Yeah.
and they have not been over there.
oh, it's anything like around here. You never know when they're gonna show up.
Where's the highest?
Yeah.
So anyway, that Justin trying to use a lighter or what?
Yeah, to see if he can see what he's doing there with that gas leak.
Yeah. Gonna set it on fire.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, point to where you think the leak is.
Yeah.
Do I?
Point to where you think the leak is. Right
Down in
there.
the-
Okay.
Down there, right? Can you smell it?
Not at first, but after I punched the hole, yes, but it it is jumping all the way up to 65%.
Now, when you've already called it in, I take it.
Yeah, I'm getting all my stuff together first
Getting
because
all your data.
if it's within 25 feet of a building, it has to be fixed today. There's no way around that.
Well, that's right next to the building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Now, what
But
is
you
that?
can't-
Is that a retail center or is that a house?
This is a residential.
Residential, okay.
Cool.
Now all you need is a Karen to show up. Hey, Paul, did you see that Lawrence Novice Quad's video he posted this morning?
No, I haven't seen it yet, Paul.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
He was approached by Karen. The police showed up and everything. He's got it all on there. He was doing his beach flying that he always likes to do.
So some lady come on, give my house. I have to watch
Yeah.
it for a while.
Yep.
But it's getting close to 11 o'clock, Paul. I gotta get going. I gotta go.
Okay,
Some
Paul.
signs I have to deal with, and I gotta take a run to the reserve this morning too.
Yep.
So I gotta go over across town, pull one sign out, and well, I gotta check here for those other signs before it starts raining too hard here. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, if it ever
Right.
lightens up here, I might take some I don't know what to do about the Mini 3.
yeah. Only you can decide.
Yep.
Cool. Huh, that's weird. Huh. Oh, Roger was on this morning, but 29 minutes ago. Watch live now, Port Ball Camp Zoom meeting.
Yeah, they're looking for attention.
Anyways, cool.
Okay, Paul. Take
We'll
care.
talk to you later. Talk to you. Have fun with that there, Justin. Make sure you get the leak stopped there. So,
Yeah, always.
but anyway, everybody have a good one. Catch you
Hey,
all later.
Paul, we'll see you.
Got to hit the button first there, right?
Justin, I know you're being busy. You're keeping busy. I guess I'm just going to shut her down, buddy.
All right.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later. Take care, and I'll let you know how I do and what I decide. Bye for now, everybody.